So before you pick a Forex broker, make sure you look at these 7 things. And the most important one is number 7, the final point. So the first thing you gotta look at when you pick a Forex broker is to make sure that this broker, as compared to their closest competitors, they have relatively lower spreads and lower commissions. Now this is a very important thing I need you to know, especially for beginners, because for beginners, a lot of people think that, okay, I should just pick a broker with the lowest spread and just go with that, and also with the highest leverage. That is the wrong way to go, because brokers are so competitive nowadays. So in order for them to attract customers, it is their duty to make sure that their spreads are as low as possible to attract more customers to sign up. But here's the problem: you can have the lowest spread all you want, okay? You can go to the dollar store and buy the cheapest computer that you can, but at the end of the day, when you bring the computer back and it doesn't work, then it doesn't make sense. But the first thing you can look at is definitely the spreads, commissions, and swaps. So various brokers, they will post various different swap rates. Make sure you check with your broker. I'm just going to use my broker as an example, my Forex broker, which is Pepperstone. I'm going to leave the sign up link in the description below, so you can sign up if you want to. Basically, Pepperstone, they offer ultra low spreads starting from 0 pips on major Forex pairs, and it depends on which account you sign up for, because they have a Razor account as well as standard account. So if you opt for their Razor account and you're trading CFDs on Forex, there's going to be a commission every time you trade. But if you are trading CFD shares and ETFs, both the Razor account and standard accounts, they will charge a commission. Now the thing is, doesn't mean that if a broker charges commission, then it's bad, because a lot of market makers which trade against you, they would normally not charge you a commission. By the way, Pepperstone, they are not a market maker. A lot of STPs and ECNs who don't trade against you, no conflict of interest, they will charge a little commission. So personally, I would rather pay extra to work with a business partner that is reliable, that is not trading against me, so that I can have a peace of mind. And the second thing you need to consider when you pick a Forex broker is to make sure that they have a fast and reliable trade execution, meaning that every single time when you click buy, it wouldn't re-quote you and be like, try again, or it will be like loading for 2 to 3 seconds. That is not acceptable. Especially if you are a scalper or day trader, you cannot afford to even go in at the less desirable price, because if the price is executed 10 to 20 pips beyond your desired entry price, then that is a problem, because your risk to reward ratio will be compromised. So far with Pepperstone, testing them for many years, so far the execution speed, it's a lot better as compared to some of the other brokers that I've used. I'm not going to mention the name, because I've used brokers in the past where I wanted to enter a trade and I kept getting re-quoted. I cannot even enter the trade unless I click 4 to 5 times. By the time I managed to enter the trade, I would have entered at a very high price. I want to enter here, but then they executed me right here. Also, if you don't want to enter at a less desirable price, being subjected to slippages, try not to scalp. Especially if you don't know what you're doing, don't just follow some random trading guru who tell you to scalp because it is profitable. How do you compete with algo traders in investment banks who has invested millions of dollars into a machine that will scalp the markets within milliseconds? How do you compete with that? But with that said, if you have your own EA, then feel free to use it. And Pepperstone, they actually have expert advisors in all their account types. So how do you choose between your standard and Razor account? If you are a scalper or algo trader, then you can opt for a lower cost account like the Razor account. But if you prefer more simple long-term swing trading, then you could consider the standard account. I know a lot of you have asked me about, Karen, what trading platform do you recommend? After this video, don't ask me the same question again. I've spoon-feeded you so many times. Basically, for Forex, especially for beginners, you can start with MT4. If you are more of an intermediate trader, you can go with MT5 and C Trader. So Pepperstone, they actually offer all of these platforms for you to pick from. But if you don't like any of these platforms, you can use Pepperstone's own trading platform, and it's available on browser, Android and iOS. Aside from that, you can also trade with Pepperstone using TradingView, which I personally use too. Personally, I use TradingView for a lot of the intermarket analysis and also for the indicators. So pick a platform that you're comfortable with. I know some traders, they switch between MT4 then TradingView for various different purposes. Personally, for me, I execute my trade inside MT4 or MT5, but then I analyze the charts, everything on TradingView. And if you're more experienced, Pepperstone also offers CTrader, and CTrader is also available on Windows, on Android, iOS, and also Pepperstone has this platform called Auto-Chartist. So if you are confused, you're still confused with all the chart patterns, candlestick patterns that I've taught you, then you can actually use Auto-Chartist, because you'll be able to find trading opportunities based on key, support and resistance levels, because this is a very powerful pattern recognition tool. And this software, Auto-Chartist, it not only identifies significant support resistance levels for you, but also helps you identify Fibo levels and then also chart patterns. Aside from that, you can also set various types of alerts, correlating alerts, event alerts, as well as volatility warnings. The next thing you need to look at before you pick a Forex broker is the leverage and risk management. So you want to pick a broker that doesn't offer a crazy type of leverage, because if a broker offers you crazy amounts of leverages like 1:4,000, try to avoid those kind of brokers, because it is actually used as a marketing tool to attract greedy traders. So do you think that they want you to win? And make sure you pick a broker that allows you to pick various types of leverage. And Pepperstone, they have various types of options that you can pick from. Now, it doesn't mean that if a broker offers you this amount, then you should go all the way to the max, because leverage is a double-edged sword. Yes, you can earn a lot of money from it, but you can also lose a lot of money. And when you over leverage, it tells me that you are not patient enough. If you're not patient enough, don't come into trading, because markets will always reward those who are patient. So use a leverage that is reasonable, less than 1:50. You want to grow your account in the long term? Let the power of compounding work for you. Not over leveraging right now, ignoring risk exposure, watching gurus on YouTube with no finance background preaching to you how to flip $10 to $1,000 in 1 week, because they don't know how to manage their risk. I've spoken in various hedge fund events, met various hedge fund managers in all the events that I've spoken in. Also went to a few investment banks back in my university. I realized that all of them have one thing in common. They focus a lot on the downside. Every single time before they enter a trade, how much am I risking in this trade? The best investors in the world, the key to investment success, trading success, is to focus on the downside, because when you focus and take care of the downside, the upside, the profits, the money will take care of themselves. So if you sign up with Pepperstone, just pick a leverage that suits your own appetite, but don't go beyond 1:50, okay? The next thing you need to look at is customer support, because if the chatbot or the customer support is just like an AI, you ask them, so when can I get my money back? Then they'd be like, I'm sorry, what are you talking about? Can you repeat the question again? Whereas for my broker, Pepperstone, they would have a strong customer support, and also they have educational resources to help you to succeed in trading. So before you pick a broker, make sure you test out their customer support. Don't just sign up straight away. You can just test them out without signing up, okay? And see whether are they responsive or not. Do they help solve your problem? Come up with a random problem that you have, okay? Test them out, ask them, and if they manage to resolve it, then it's good. And the next thing you need to look at when you pick a Forex broker is make sure that the deposit and withdrawal method is efficient, fast, and hassle-free. So for depositing, all brokers, they would welcome you to deposit money. So a lot of brokers would have various deposit methods for you. PayPal, bank transfer, and all types of various options, okay? And they would all allow you to deposit really fast for all brokers, because everybody wants your money, okay? The key thing that makes the difference is the withdrawal. Not just the withdrawal methods, that's a side thing, but the withdrawal time. And also make sure when you deposit money, the transaction is secure, because if the website is not secure, then they could probably take your credit card details to do something weird. A bad broker will constantly delay your withdrawal. Now, the scam brokers is a different type of group of people, because for scams, they would want you to pay more money to withdraw funds, and you won't get the money back, because them asking you to pay more money to withdraw funds is just another way for them to get more money from you. Because I've seen so many WhatsApp, Telegram scams. By the way, I'm not there at all. Those are all fake accounts. I've seen so many WhatsApp, Telegram scams offering investment management for people. And by the way, I also don't offer account management. Those are all fake accounts. And the withdrawal process cannot take like 1 to 2 weeks, because that's too long. If they constantly delay your withdrawal, then that broker is a problem. It's a complete cheater. Many years ago, I've seen brokers sign up with brokers where I need to pay like 40-50 bucks to withdraw my earnings. Whereas for Pepperstone, the only thing that is charged is the transaction fee from your credit card. That's it. But if you think about it, compared to a lot of brokers that I've tried, so far Pepperstone's withdrawal is relatively better as compared to the past brokers I've used. And now the last one, I would say this is the most important thing, because you can have the best trading platform, most sophisticated trading platform as compared to all your friends. You can have the lowest transaction fee, spread, commissions, lowest trading costs, fastest execution speed. You can have all those sophisticated stuff working for you, but if the moment you want to withdraw your money and you cannot get it back because the broker took it and use it for their own vacation or something else, then there's no point. So in order to prevent your money from being taken away by your broker, make sure that they are regulated by a good authority, not just some lame, mediocre authority that is not proven. So make sure you choose a broker that's regulated by top tier financial authorities, okay? So Pepperstone themselves, they are regulated by ASIC, FCA, and other major financial bodies. And your funds, they are put in a segregated account. So the good regulatory bodies would be FCA and ASIC. If you are looking for a broker that's regulated from Cyprus, I wouldn't say it's that good. St. Vincent's too, it's not that good. Not that it's a bad authority, it's just that the regulations are not as strict as compared to FCA. And also, if you're still not convinced, you can watch my past video review about them. Under the comment section, you can see a couple of my followers who say, oh, you know, Karen, I've been using them for a couple of years. The best Forex broker that I've used so far. Or you can deposit a small amount, test them out with like a small amount of money, and then you can see for yourself. So I'll put the sign up link down in the description below, okay? And with that, may the pips be with you. Talk to you in the next video. Bye.